Today I'd like to talk to all of you about the horror genre. And what better time to do that than Halloween? Damn it! Well, that doesn't mean we still can't talk spooky stuff, specifically horror sequels. It's a staple for almost everything in the horror genre to spawn an ungodly number of installments under the principle of, it worked once, it will work again. It's certainly not uncommon to see horror titles with dumbass words like the Revivening or numbers after the titles like 9. And video games aren't much of an exception, really. And following the horror trend, when we were graced with these beautiful trailer images to a Five Nights at Freddy's 2, the internet lost its damn mind, or at least I did, that a sequel was coming out, and coming out so soon after the first game. Wasn't there a petition the last time this happened? Coming in 2015, it would be a magical time when the sequel released. But then, something incredible happened. Like Freddy Fazbear when he's in that right hallway, the game was suddenly upon us. I'd like to think when it went up on Steam, it made that screaming noise. So, now that it's here, let's jump into and learn how to play Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Guys, I don't want to do this. Move over, Freddy Fazbear. There's a new King of Hey, wait a minute. Yep, this game has definitely outdone its previous installment, and it even did it with a different kind of fear. See, the last game had things like suspense and anticipation, whereas this one has things more like intense panic and constant danger. Now you've got 3 entrances instead of 2, and you've got no doors to defend yourself. Instead, you have a Freddy Fazbear head, which, in the last game, if you had one of those, you had some problems. On a happier note, you don't have to worry about a power outage anymore, but you do have to worry about your shiny new flashlight and its battery life, as it's a method of keeping away some of the animatronics. Really, you can afford to keep the lights on all night, but couldn't spring for some D batteries. Other than the things I just mentioned, the gameplay is exactly the same, so if you've done the night shift before, you won't have much trouble defending yourself from the 11 animatronics. Well, wait a minute, hold on. 11 animatronics. That must be a typo in the script. Let me see here. Here's the problem. Nope, it's fucking 11. Remember the aforementioned intense panic and constant danger? Yeah, that's why. The ever-present threat of getting ripped apart by a robot is so much more prominent in this game, you'll be jumping at shadows all night. But don't you worry your pretty little head. I'll tell you all about surviving in this awful, awful place of fun and merriment. Top priority of things to cover? The prize room. This area is your pirate cove, in that you'll get real familiar with the looks of this room. This is home to one of the new threats, the puppet, who's attracted to sound. To keep him in his home, the prize room comes equipped with a music box, which constantly needs to be kept running. A music box. Can't we just get a CD player in there with something like Bop on repeat? See how you animatronics like a little suffering for a while? If the music box is on its way to stopping, you'll see this little yellow caution symbol, and if it turns red, get to winding. If this thing stops playing for even a second, it's too late, and no amount of winding is going to save you. Damn it! Well, nice to know we didn't take jump scares out of the game. That's fucking great. So let's talk our new tool of defense, the Freddy mask. Thankfully, the mask protects you from 8 of the 11 animatronics, these 8 being the original 3, their new counterparts, and newcomers Balloon Boy and the Mangle. If someone's peeking in your vents or terrifyingly standing right in front of you, don your disguise until, I guess, they get bored or something and go away. Now, because your vision is impaired and you can't do anything else while under the mask, sound cues become incredibly important. You're going to want to listen for movement in the vents, footsteps in the hallway, things like that to know when it's safe. Now, what's tough about this mechanic is that the reaction time needed to survive is pretty high. If you're going to get startled by Bonnie suddenly showing up in your office, you're already dead. My advice is to put on the mask literally every time you put down the camera to guarantee your survival. Otherwise, you should get used to this sight. I'm getting sick of your shit! The other animatronic who doesn't play by the rules is Foxy, who didn't play by the rules in the last game either, because he lives by the rules of the sea. He's a pirate. Foxy's not fooled by your dumb mask trick. Instead, to stop him from marching down your main hallway, flash your light at him a few times to scare him off until he gets brave enough to try again. This right here. This is Morse code. It's Morse code for get the fuck back! Now, this is a lot of information to take in, so I've condensed everything into one handy set of rules, which I call Freddy Fazbear's Foolproof 5 Nights Flowchart. Everything you'll need to know about surviving in animatronic hell. First, wind the music box. Next, lower the camera and put on the mask. If there's danger, leave it on until it goes away. Once that happens, or if there is no danger to begin with, check the vents. If there's trouble, put on the mask until you hear trouble go away. When it's gone, or if there was none at all, check the hallway. If someone's there, flash the lights a few times. Then, or if no one was there, go back to step 1 of winding the music box and repeat until 6 a.m. Freddy Fazbear's Foolproof 5 Nights Flowchart, guaranteeing your survival any night of the week. Disclaimer, Freddy Fazbear's Foolproof 5 Nights Flowchart cannot guarantee your survival any night of the week. It's interesting that the game really can boil down to just a simple formula like this, but this should cover just about everything. You won't get to see as much of the game's scenery, but don't leave the music box room. The later nights are utter chaos, so when it comes to moving around the cameras,
ain't nobody got time for that.
And even though it's not necessary for the early nights, practice getting this rhythm down, so you're ready for the reckoning. That's the later nights, by the way. Now this is all the basics to Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and this is a game that's both terrifying and challenging, so here's what to take away from this video. Tip number 1, priority 1 is the music box. Wind that thing up anytime you can do so safely, because it's a must. A very stressful must. Number 2, sound cues are a huge deal in this game. You'll know when things are either coming your way or leaving by sounds of the vents, footsteps in the front hallway, and other noises. Learn what they all mean and know what to do. Number 3, a huge deal is masking immediately every time you lower the camera. There's plenty of time to use the mask if things are in your vent, but if something's in your face, you hardly have any time to react. Number 4, flash the light down the hallway every once in a while to check for Foxy and to slow down what's going down your hallway. You should end the night with a good bit of power left, so don't be stingy with the flashlight. And tip number 5, keep the camera at only the prize room. The prize room is all that matters. Music box is love, music box is life. And that's all there is to Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And for a horror sequel, did a pretty good job at bringing the scares all over again. So, if you don't mind getting scarred for life by this game, enjoy the terror of Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Come on, do it. I know you wanted, there it is. There it is. See you guys all for the 3rd game in February! Thank you guys very much for watching this video. I hope you found it entertaining, I hope you found it informational, and I hope that you will give this video a thumbs up so it can be entertaining and educational for more people to check out. If you really like videos just like this, I have so many more on my channel. You can subscribe and click the button that's right here, and it'll get you right where you need to go. And if there is a game that you would like to see me how to play, put it in the comments below, and I might just do a video about it. I know what the next how to play is going to be, but I don't have anything planned after that. You might get a video after that. Plus, I got some other cool stuff coming, so get ready to check all that out. Thank you guys again for watching. Peace out.
Ain't nobody got time for that.